Moose with the big caboose.
Who this gonna be interesting? Oh my god. Yeah, girl, she talk. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Muslima. Y'all can call me Moose for short, and this is my little Valentine's Day tutorial for makeup. Am I going anywhere for Valentine's Day? I'm going to dinner with my friends. I ain't got no man, but that's alright. So this look will be kind of different from my other looks. I'm going for something more sexy and sultry, so I'm thinking like you know, cute little what's the thing called, smoky eye. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna jump straight into it, and I'm going to start with my contacts. So boom, you like that? Yeah, putting transitions in videos now too. So as you can see, my brows are short as hell at the end, so I'm really gonna focus the color on my brows at the end and lightly shadow in the rest of my brows. Really just putting product where I need it, and then I'm going through and brushing that product in so that it is evenly distributed. If I'm doing more neutral colors, then I take some LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, and I use that to prime my eyes and cut my brows. I'm gonna take my finger and smooth this out so my base is nice and even. So I don't usually do a lot of smoky eyes. Smoky eyes are not my forte, but I'm going to give this a try. Nobody really asked for smoky eyes, and I don't really do smoky eyes, so I am out of practice, and I'm sorry if this is not what you asked for. So I'm gonna start with my transition shade. This is Nana from the Juvia's Place Magic Palette. I have already hit pan, and it breaks my heart because this is my favorite transition shade. And I'm gonna work that all the way up to the brow bone, not going over the brow bone, but just right up to it. I'm actually gonna take two colors. I'm gonna take Ada from the Masquerade palette from Juvia's Place and Dominatrix from the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and I'm going to blend those colors in for my crease color. So it's done a pretty good job of blending it out already, but as you can see, probably there's still a lot of edges and things like that. So like I said, I'm gonna take my transition color brush and just slowly blend that out like so. So I'm gonna take Deja Vu from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I'm actually gonna use that as my base color. And then I'm going to layer that with Casablanca from the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. I'm gonna take Frosting from the Jeffree Star palette, and this is actually my secondary crease brush, but I'm gonna use it for highlighter today. And I'm just gonna dust that over my brow bone. This used to be one of my favorite things to do, put highlighter on the brow bone, because it just makes it like, it's like pow, you know, it pops, makes it pop a little bit more. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna take my felt tip liner. This is from Beauty Bakery, and I'm just gonna make a small line on my eyes so that when I do apply my lashes, there won't be that line of demarcation. But then I'm gonna take a separate liner. I'm gonna take a Kohl liner and blend and, you know, smoke it out just a little bit. And take that brush again and just diffuse it just a little bit, so there's a little bit of a smoke. Probably not gonna make no damn difference, but I did it anyway, so at me. I'm gonna move on to the rest of the face, so I'm gonna go to foundation. So this is a stick foundation from Milk. They sent it to me. God bless y'all, because I needed some. I'm gonna use that liberally on my skin. Now mind you, I already did my skin prep and all of those kind of things before I did this, so my skin is nice and moisturized. And while I'm waiting for my primer to sink in, I shall apply my lashes. So I'm getting all the goopies and the gunkies off the lashes. And then I'm going to take my glue. And while I wait for those to dry, I'm actually going to apply on my color corrector. So this is LA Girl Pro Concealer Color Corrector in Orange. And I'm just going to put that under my eyes. And I'm actually going to set my highlighter, or my color corrector. I learned this from another makeup artist. I believe her name is Berencia. She used to go to Howard. And I have not stopped doing it since, and it works for me. Alright, and by this time, the lash glue has gotten dry enough, and I am just going to pop these babies on. I'm going to brush off the excess of this. And the brush that I'll be using is this Sonic brush from Michael Todd. They sent this to me a while ago. Man, when I first saw this shit, I thought they was fucking bugging. I was like, this is crazy. This is not gonna work, but this is probably the best thing I've been sent in PR besides the Sonic, the actual like Sonic brush that they sent me. That was the best thing that they sent me, because that cleared up my skin like that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply just a couple drops of the Dominatrix foundation, just a little bit, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the AJ Crimson one, maybe I'm gonna crack that open, and I'm gonna use my brush and just dip it into the brush. Then I'm gonna turn it on. If I'm not in a rush, I turn it on to low. If I am in a rush, I turn it on to high. And I'm just gonna blend this in. And then I'm going to take this LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. Is this Fawn? Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I hope it's Fawn. If it's not, I'm screwed the house. And then I'm going to blend that out with the same Sonic brush. So this is Black Radiance Foundation in Chocolate Dipped. My favorite contour color. It's hard for me to find contour colors because I like them, you know, I'm a medium girl, so it's like I have to go find like a dark skinned girl's foundation to contour, and sometimes I can't always find that perfect match. And you know, a lot of times with darker shades, as you know, they always pull hella warm, and that does not work nicely as a contour because it just looks like I got bronzer and I just look hella bronze for no reason. Like, what do you mean? My skin color is already bronze. I don't need extra bronze. I'm just gonna take this Real Techniques brush, and I'm more gonna like kind of bounce it upwards and blend it upwards first before I go all the way. And then to blend the contour out with the rest of the face, I am gonna take my Sonic brush and blend that out. I'm gonna take my Beauty Bakery setting powder and just lightly put that into the skin. And the setting powder is in the color Translucent. Then at this time, I will take my brow gel and comb my brows up so that they stay in place. This is my super extra girl highlight routine. I'm gonna take this Dominatrix Illuminating Veil in Goddess. I'm gonna put that on my hand first. And then I'm going to take, please forgive me, I need to get a new beauty blender. This one's just chopped. But I'm gonna take it on the edge of the blender. I'm gonna take it on the edge of the blender and blend that into the skin. So first I'm going to dab it where I want it to be placed, and then use the flatter sides to blend it out. Please don't judge me. I know I need a new beauty blender. This is Danessa Myricks in Heat. This is her Illuminate, what is it? I don't remember the name of it. And I'm gonna take this brush from Real Techniques. This is supposed to be their setting brush, but I just use it as a highlighter brush because there are no rules to makeup. And I'm going to ding ding, ding ding ding. Yep. And just slowly apply that. And as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see. Okay, autofocus. You probably still can't see, but but there are tiny, like little fine pieces of glitter in here. So it's an iridescent finish with slight mica glitter feels in there. So instead of it being metallic, it's iridescent. And why I like iridescent highlighters better than metallic ones is because when you have metallics, it tends to look streaky. Like it doesn't sit into your skin, it just sits on top. And when it catches the light, it's just a streak of just opaque metal. And that doesn't look believable. But as you can see when you use the iridescent, it's more of a, you know, sunlit beam glow. Now I'm gonna show you how I get my nose to look so tiny. So I'm gonna take that and I'm just on my fingers, just put a tiny little ball. And just a tiny little bit, only on the bridge of my nose where it dips the most. That's where I highlight, and that's it. And then I'm just gonna slightly blend that out with my fingers and blend that out too. And time for the smoke. This is the actual smoke of the smoky eye. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna layer this first with brown. Man, this eyelash is killing me, but I'm too lazy to fucking fix it. So I'm gonna layer this John with some brown eyeshadow first. So I'm gonna take Dominatrix actually. And I'm just gonna put this right here. I'll take this Kohl pencil. So this is Milani's Kohl pencil, one of my favorites. And I'm just gonna line the inner corner. Y'all is missing out for real. I'm clutch. I'm fine as hell. Life of an entrepreneur, your phone never stop ringing. Ugh. So I cannot find my lip pencil. So I'm just gonna use my contour color and I'm going to start by outlining my lips. So I have small ass lips, so I do outline my lips so that they can look bigger. And so I'm gonna mix a couple colors together. We're gonna see what happens. I have this lipstick. Okay, like this video or let me know if you remember OCC makeup. I loved the hell out of them, but I think they went out of business and it really hurts my feelings because they were one of my favorites when I got into makeup. So OCC makeup people, this one's for you. This color is in Black Dahlia or Black Metal Dahlia. So I really want to mix that with something else, and I think that something else is gonna be Exorcism by Kat Von D. Don't at me about Kat Von D. I know she's problematic. Her ass wasn't problematic when I bought the product. As you can see, I have a lot of brands that are problematic, and yes, if you guys would like me to go in more in depth of why I have some of these, I'll let you know. But the majority of these products I no longer purchase or repurchase from these brands. So don't try to at me when I get all big and shit. Don't try to slander me and be like, ooh, she uses Jeffree Star. Don't even try it. Oh, yes. Yes, bitch. I still like a nice gloss. I like glossy lips because they make them look even bigger and they contribute more to my lies that I'm this fabulous, juicy lipped girl. So I'm gonna take this Fenty Gloss in Diamond Milk. It looks done. Let me go put on the lingeries and the hairographies and all the other E's, and I come back to ya. And this is the final look. Yes, it's very dark and sultry and glamorous, and I'm here for it. This is very out of my comfort zone. I usually don't do dark on dark. If I do a smoky eye or a very sultry eye look, I usually pair it with a nude lipstick and vice versa. So this is new for me, but I think it's all right. I think it's cool. This is very mousse MILF couture. Like, if I was to be a MILF, I'd probably look like this. Anyway, let me go shoot the rest of this look. If you liked this tutorial, go ahead, give it a like. If you like me doing more voice, or if you like me doing talk throughs rather than voiceovers, let me know in the comments below. This was actually kind of fun. And if you haven't already, subscribe. So I'm going to shoot the rest of this look, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day or night if you're watching this at night. Blend a couple colors to, you know what, that's enough. I'm not gonna let me bully you into your games again. Like, I feel like that's a tug of war with every woman. Like, you're always like, oh, you know, my brows look fine, and your brows are like, no bitch, cut me out more, do more of this, do more of that. And you'd be like, no, I don't want to. And then they'd be like, yes, bitch, you're gonna do it. And then you do it, and then you end up looking fucking crazy. I have like, okay, so I have I have this thing called the catch a nigga beat, and like y'all gonna think I'm crazy when I say this. So I call it a catch a nigga beat because there's certain things that men like in women's faces that make them attracted to them. You know, it's all genetics and stuff, and so one of them is, you know, good skin. If you have clear skin, you know, then apparently that's some kind of sign that you're really a good idea to mate with. So I like to highlight my skin because it make them think, oh, she taking care of her skin and that kind of stuff, and that's how I trap their asses.